Eternally Erica here. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. All right, I'm just going to do a general reading. We're going to see what comes out in the cards today. I did have a channeled message that came through. My mother recently made me a Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas diamond art picture. And to me, Jack and Sally has always been very like counterpart energy, soulmate connection. And the song that instantly came to mind was the Blink-182 I Miss You song, because they actually mentioned Jack and Sally in that. Also, so I was thinking maybe if somebody had like maybe an emo phase throughout their life, maybe somebody is a big lover of Halloween. So Google that song if you're not familiar with it. And let's see what's in the cards. Oh man, that's too many. Okay, so the Hangman reverse. So somebody is coming out of a introspection. Oh, Magician. Somebody is manifesting a connection, it looks like. Okay, Four of Cups. So maybe somebody has high standards and isn't really necessarily taking any relationship, emotional connections right now. Or this could be a situation where maybe somebody offered an emotional connection and it got denied. Maybe somebody's feeling a little bit lethargic, a little bit depressed recently. Oof. Oh, man. But we're coming out of that, it seems, with the Ace of Cups. So we have a emotional wish fulfillment on its way. So that's like divine intervention. That's a gift from God is coming through. Five of Pentacles. So somebody's going to be walking away from a situation that no longer suits them. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's got a lot of money coming through. Okay. And then we have 9 of Stakes reverse. So somebody may have had a lot of like inner demons, inner turmoil. This card is actually when Spike got his soul. So maybe that is symbolic for somebody. Maybe they had to do a lot of soul searching and come to terms with who they are as a person a little bit better. Realize what wrongdoings had been done possibly. The High Priestess, somebody's following their intuition. Maybe also keeping some secrets. That could be a secretive energy. Also, she's like reading a book in this. So perhaps somebody has been doing like a lot of research. Maybe somebody's doing a lot of research about soulmate connections or healing work. Because that's usually what takes place in the Hanged Man energy. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody is very abundant right now, very sure of themselves. This could be a single energy as well. And again, this is from a Halloween episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So yeah, there's a big correlation with Halloween on this one. Okay, 9 of Scythes came out. So somebody may be having a lot of anxiety, a lot of trouble sleeping, maybe nightmares or dreams. Queen of Pentacles. So somebody is in a very confident, nurturing, financially stable energy. Then we have Four of Scythes. Somebody is resting, trying to wrap their head around a situation, maybe in need of a vacation or taking time off from work. Then we have the Strength card. So somebody's coming in very strong. This is Leo energy. So yeah, we've had earth signs with the pentacles. We've had air signs with the swords. And then we have had Leo energy. And then water with the chalices as well. Oh, wow. We have Four of Stakes. So this is a marriage energy coming out. So maybe somebody has a marriage with a soulmate coming up. Or at least coming back to the feeling of being at home. Maybe someone that feels very familiar to you. You feel very comfortable together. But that is the marriage card. Oh, now we have Three of Pentacles. So somebody is going to be working together. Maybe you are going to meet your soulmate at work. Maybe you are going to come up with some sort of job together. Also, if you're a Buffy fan, you know that these were the nerd characters of the show. And they have like video game controllers and stuff. Maybe somebody's into video games. Maybe somebody is a little nerdy, but those guys were definitely working together. Oh, then we have King of Pentacles. So yeah, we've had Queen of Pentacles and now we have King of Pentacles. So here we are, counterpart connection. Page of Chalices. So that is a emotional offer or a message coming through. So somebody may be doing some sort of a confession. We have 10 of Scythes, so somebody, there was a major ending that came up. And again, actually, Angel was Buffy's soulmate, so more soulmate energy here. So yeah, you did have to have an ending. So maybe ending karmic cycles, maybe ending an old job to start a new job with a counterpart situation, or ending of an old relationship, an old cycle, old patterns. Now we have Two of Scythes, so that is making a choice. It is usually a choice between two, so choice between two partners possibly. Four of Pentacles, so somebody was being a bit greedy with their money, or just maybe even just not giving back as much energy in a connection as they should have been, perhaps. Maybe somebody was giving more than they were getting. But I have seen a lot of fours in this reading, so maybe somebody is a life path 4, but now we have Three of Scythes. So somebody may be getting their heart broken, or there was some sort of grief or heartbreak in this connection already. Perhaps that comes with when the choice is made between lovers, somebody is going to be heartbroken about that. Also, this card, dealing with the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, this is the episode where her mother died. So maybe somebody has been doing a lot of grief with a death in a family recently, whether that be a relative or something of that nature. But this is heavy, like, grief energy with a death, even possibly. Knight of Scythes, so that is coming in with clear communication as well. This is also air sign energy. The Chariot, so somebody is coming in quickly. Maybe somebody drives a red car. Five of Cups, so this is like walking away from something that no longer suits you. Really trying to find yourself. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Love and Money deck. So let's see what your counterpart or soulmate would say if you were not currently in separation. Across distances. So maybe somebody is dealing with a distant soulmate situation. The miles may seem vast, but the connection transcends space, and trust that what's meant for you will find its way. Certain events are impossible to avoid. They drastically shape your future. Embrace the uncertainty, knowing that serendipity works in our favor. Distance has created uncertainty, leading to questions of trust, and will our bond survive the space between us? Also, this is a big like outer space situation. Maybe somebody is very drawn to outer space. That's number 70. So maybe somebody is like a life path 7. Maybe you're seeing a lot of 7s. Maybe your birthday is the 7th of a month. Unexpected event. So we have breaking news of unexpected disputes and rising tensions. Engage in constant battles and facing relentless opposition. I want to face this together. I want to hold your hand in the midst of the chaos and calm you. I want to walk through this storm with you and never let go. I need to release my fears to fully support you. And this is number 8. So again, very soulmate. Soulmate energy with number 8. A lot of balance coming through, harmony. Overload. So somebody may be taking on a lot at work, overloaded with too many tasks. Process involves too many steps and slows down progress. Delegate responsibilities to avoid burnout. Too many responsibilities and don't let the pressure slow you down. I avoided talking about how overloaded I felt, hoping it would go away, but it only made things worse. Now the silence between us is heavy. This is number 20. Maybe somebody's born on the 20th. Maybe somebody's life path 2. Maybe somebody's born on the 2nd. Maybe the 2nd of the month or the 20th is significant for somebody, or February. Promotion channel. Random thoughts and signs of progress guide your upward journey. Numbers appearing frequently signal your steady progress. If you steadily enhance your abilities and spiritual level, I might not recognize you in the short term. Don't fear that I will reject this evolved version of you. So this is number 61. So again, 7. 7 keeps coming up. That is a very, God-related number. So this really probably is a divinely guided situation. So it says that you may be seeing a lot of numbers and synchronicities that are leading you in the direction of your soulmate. So keep an eye out for that. Any repeating numbers, 1111, 222, 333, 444. All of those are like divinely guided numbers and messages. Flexibility. Also, maybe somebody lives by the ocean. I'm seeing the octopus here. Maybe somebody likes to party a little bit. Adapt and overcome and bend without breaking. Hiding is strategy, not weakness. Strength found in the ability to yield and bounce back. I doubted our ability to adapt and grow together, causing unnecessary pain. But now I see that our bond is more flexible and resilient than I ever imagined. This is number 5. Maybe somebody's born on the 5th. Life path 5. Maybe you're seeing a lot of 555s. That's also significant of, new beginnings. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple cosmic insights here to give further confirmation of this story, maybe for you. Ooh, narcissist. Somebody may be dealing with a narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. So that could be an issue. Maybe this is like a narcissist empath situation. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Or maybe you are dealing with, because it did say that you're choosing between two people. Maybe one of the people has narcissistic traits. Okay, so it says no. Now is not the right time. Woof. Intimacy. It says there's a lot of sexual chemistry and reminiscing. Communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. All right. I'm going to pull a archetype for this. Now, let's see. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Cut it right on the gem. Maybe somebody's going to get a pretty gem or get engaged in their future. And the ocean, I just mentioned as well that maybe somebody lives by the ocean. Now we have the ocean coming out. So those may be significant. Oh, man. Okay, we have the seed. And again, this is very black and white counterpart energy. Also, the stripes, again, reminds me of like Jack Skellington's outfit. So that is probably why that message had to come out today. Okay, the beginning, the origin, and the pearl. So yeah, that's a pearl in the center there. Maybe somebody has like a June birthday and that's their like gemstone. Okay. Beginnings come in many forms. They are not always a beautiful seed placed intentionally in nourishing soil. Origin stories, like any birth story, are complex, surprising, multi-layered, and usually reveal a central image or detail that represents the fully formed being. Simply stated, the end is present in the beginning, or the entire oak tree resides within the acorn. Whether you follow this imaginal theory or not, know that when this card appears, there is potent generative energy all around. It stirs your very insides and usually results in an antsy, impatient feeling. Pay particular attention to what agitates you, as it is a sure sign of growth to come. You are bumping up against a growth edge. It is from the grit that the pearl eventually comes to be. When light, generative, fertile, germinating, and building. When dark, festering, stewing, dormant. The true seed is elusive. If we follow any story toward its origin, it spirals further and further back in time. In this way, we are always the seed and always the fruit it bears. One of the alchemist's favorite images was the pearl. The iridescent over time becomes the treasure. What is your grit? Also, this picture has like strawberries on it, flowers and stuff. So maybe somebody's into nature, into gardening, spending a lot of time in nature recently. Alrighty, I am going to pull a Britney Spears oracle. Let's see what Britney Spears energy comes out for this. The Seeker. And she's like a little fairy. I just got a fairy tattoo the other day that my brother-in-law Zane did for me. He did excellent work. Actually, my brother-in-law and my sister, I believe, are also part of a soulmate connection for sure. Shout out to them. Brittany has always been connected to her spiritual side. She speaks openly about her spirituality and often plays with angel and fairy imagery in her stage performances and photo shoots. Brittany is infinitely curious about the world beyond us. She reads about astrology. She's a Sagittarius, FYI, collects crystals, and is devoted to her yoga practice and meditation. Brittany's curiosity expands outside of the spiritual realm too. She embraces newness and change, whatever that may hold. The Seeker reminds us to never stop learning and commit to growth, and to see the stars and your spirit for the answer you seek. Lovely. I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to further confirm that this story may be for you. So let's see what comes out. We got Virgo, Sagittarius, which is interesting because that's what Brittany is. Virgo, Capricorn, the letter H, the letter F, the letter W, and the letter E. All right, I hope this helps. Bye.